consent. And consent is always important, as we know. We don't always get it, but we should. And let's start this evening off with a prayer. Lord, dear Lord, please give us the energy and feeling to make the greatest podcast ever with the band, the Karens. Bless. What's up, everybody? Josh and Jess here with God Hates Unicorns, and we're here with another super exciting round of. We don't have signs. You don't need to pull up a sign. Bands and artists we like and support. No, that aren't as good as God Hates Unicorns. And here with us today, we have the Karens.
Woo!
Don't need you to make a sign. Your signs are not accurate. They don't say the things I want them to say. No, they always say weird shit. He's trying to make this a sign. This is like not a sign. But
we used to have signs.
I don't know what the hell happened, but that's neither here nor there. Thank you so much for being on.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having us on.
Absolutely. So the Karens, it's a very cool punk band, and I've been seeing a lot of you guys all over the interwebs, which is why I was like, let's check them out. And what's so fun about the Karens is that it's a punk rock Karen. Like, you are the Karens, but like in a very rock tongue-in-cheek way. So tell me about it.
Well, so I went and saw Black Flag in 2020. That was in February. They were playing with the Line Cutters, which, by the way, the Line Cutters were fantastic, but I had no idea you could really even start a band. I was very inexperienced about that, but I was like, Black Flag are really good, and they're still my favorite band, but it would have been cool if they were just like funny, I guess. They're very serious. They're very, very serious, and I think a lot of punk bands nowadays are overly serious, and of course there's other punk bands that are funny, but I was like, specifically, this would be cool if it was Black Flag, but with like, it would be funny if Karens were screaming these punk songs, basically, is the concept. So.
And I think that it's funny, but it's also like very like poignant. Like, it's funny, but like at the same breath, it's like, but you people are doing that. Oh, can you not? Like it's somebody.
Yeah.
I'm not being a Karen about the Karens.
No, Karens suck. Like, I've worked in Lowe's and like fast food, and have the other members. So we definitely experience Karens pretty frequently.
And there's a Karen in all of us. So
there is a Karen in all of us as well.
Many years of retail Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
My mom was a Karen.
Was her name Karen?
Yes.
Okay, well that doesn't mean she is a Karen.
No, she was a Karen.
But I know she is also dead. But she was a nice lady. She just happened to be named Karen. And I do want to specify, and I don't know if you guys all feel the same way. If your name is Karen and you're cool, like you're fine.
Yeah, duh.
Karen. Okay, we're all good there. I just want to.
No, I support the genocide of everyone named Karen.
I'm so sorry.
No.
We're gonna get defamation lawsuits probably.
Yeah, from everyone named Karen. Yeah, no.
You can be a cool Karen if your God-given name is Karen.
you have to not have the haircut. You know.
Yeah.
On that note, Josh had a really good idea.
You guys need wigs. You guys need Karen wigs.
You guys need Karen wigs. You guys need Karen outfits. You all need to do that.
Well, the reason why we don't, basically, we do have a gimmick, I guess, objectively speaking, but I don't want to be just a gimmick band. So we don't dress up like that. We could, I mean, I mean, for like certain, like if we did Halloween shows and shit, like we'd probably, I don't know, maybe do that in the future. But we just,
Yeah.
we're not like Necrogoblicon, but we are a concept band. We're, I don't know, I'm really not trying to be exactly like Guar or anything and just be like super over the top with like costumes and stuff. I do want the music and like the comedic aspects of the band to be like at the forefront.
You're speaking of the choir here. We battle that too with God Hates Unicorns.
Yeah, it's a very, it's a fine line.
Yeah, it's a yeah. You're walking a very fine line, and it's fun to do. But it's like, where is the shtick and where is the band?
And you have
Oh
to,
yeah. So there's we do have. I don't know if you've heard our song "Don't Vaccinate Me," but that's a political satire song. So there. By the way, Joe is in progress to join. By the way, but "Don't Vaccinate Me" is a political satire song. We have "Trans Rights," which is a serious song. It's also it's like post-ironic because it is serious, but it's in a ironic album. So it's like it's still ironic, even if it's serious, I guess, is the concept of like post-irony. Is the I'm explaining that right, correct, Dustin? It's like the return to sincerity or whatever.
Slam's like concept of the band is interesting and kind of takes deep back doors and comes back around. It can offend people and it can make people laugh at the same time, and it's an interesting play with the audience at times.
Yeah, there's like specifically "Don't Vaccinate Me." That's probably our most popular song right now. And people just think I'm being serious, and it's really funny, but
because I for a second think that listening to this song, especially like the cover album, like the art, which I love. I love. I'm like, oh my God. So if I was like, hey, this came up and this song came up, I would never be like, yeah, let's get vaccinated.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get like a limit of I suppose like ironic humor and stuff. It's hard to tell what exactly will be taken seriously, what will be taken as a joke.
Well, I think that you guys in general are doing a great job because, like, obviously, anyone with a brain is going to be like, obviously, we don't make a scene at the grocery store. Obviously, we're going to get vaccinated. Obviously, trans rights are really fucking important. So, like, anyone who, like, is using their brain to think is going to figure it out. And, like, anyone else, it's like, how did you even get here? How did you get here? How did you get to this album? You know?
Well, there have been people that comment on Instagram and shit, and they'll be like, "Oh, finally, anti-lib music," which I'm also not a liberal, but you know, it goes like way the fuck over people's heads sometimes, and people think I'm like a super right winger, but I don't think they understand what a Karen is.
There's people that don't.
Yeah, there's people that don't understand what a Karen is, and they'll be like we played this festival earlier this year, and like halfway through the set, they were like, "Oh wait, this is like a leftist band. I suddenly don't like it now after bumping hard as fuck to like the first half of the set."
Yeah, and then they walked out. They just
Yeah.
left.
Is a right-wing punk? Nobody.
Well,
Right.
yeah, that's a big topic, I suppose. Not in actual like values or anything, but as far as like people that actually make the music, I would say it's like liberal at best, which is not leftist at all. Or like, you want to consider like a liberal, an anarchist, or a communist or anything. So I think within
Some people would.
what?
Some people would.
Yeah,
Oh
apparently.
yeah, I mean, but
Hi, by the way,
not
this is
actually. Yeah, this is Joe, by the way.
Joe.
I made it.
Awesome. Now Joe is a manager, and I do speak to him. So
Introduce yourself, Joe.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
he's managing fucking Papa John's right now.
I thought you should have been fucking yourself.
I thought he was fucking himself too. And yeah, Papa John's was a lot better after the Papa left. I'll agree on that, I'm sure.
Oh my god, the lore about him is hilarious.
Oh my
After he left,
I can't even imagine.
he like ate like 40 pizzas in like 30 days or some crap.
That's a lot of.
They were all disgusting or something. It was amazing.
I mean, I don't care how many pizzas you eat as long as you're not like a racist and a bigot. So
Oh yeah.
you could eat
Yeah.
like 40 pizzas in one day, in my opinion. And I would be like, I'm damn, okay. Kind of
Well, you know why Papa John was fired, right?
yeah, because well, I got the racist, disgusting
Yeah.
comment. I'm like,
Was he the one who would also like hunt like exotic animals, or am I thinking of Jimmy John's?
ew.
Yeah, Jimmy John guy goes to like Africa and kills like rhinos and shit.
Oh.
Oh, fuck him then. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Firehouse Subs. We only rep Firehouse Subs here. We only rep Firehouse Subs. Fuck Jimmy John's. Christian white moms against fucking Jimmy John's. That's our next song. You heard it here first.
Bob Subs is pretty good too.
Who?
Bob Subs.
Okay.
He's like a hippie from a college town or some crap. He opened a bunch of sub shops.
By the way, we're like in like the South Hills area.
What was that?
I said we're like in the South Hills. Where's Bob Subs?
There's a couple of them. I think it's just local to me though.
The Trona Heights, New Kensington.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm out that way.
And now we're gonna have to take a word from our sponsors, which is Jimmy John's. So
Jimmy John.
Good.
Are you guys done?
all right, they're done.
So thank you, Jimmy John's, for sponsoring this one. And yeah, so I mean, there's so many things. Like, I really like everything I've heard, and I really, I think it's fun. I think it's not only funny, but it's like good music, and I think that that's really important. Like, you can't just be funny; you also have to be good. And y'all are doing both of those things, and I think that that's great. Like it's like a fun funk, like a and
Yeah, that's the goal for sure. Early on, I was pretty much like I was just listening to like Nervous Breakdown like every single day. That EP in like first 4 years, it was pretty much just a Black Flag ripoff band for a while, but like but funny. But then now it's just it's progressed into a lot more than I expected. I never thought like we'd ever record anything. I never thought like it would certainly not be like on vinyl ever. So it's been a trip so far.
And this is why I want you on the podcast, because I want to tell you, do it all, do it, everything, do all.
Yeah. Well, now that is the goal. Yeah, we have this album coming out, and I want to do at least another album. Because I have like what?
Don't stop. Don't be like, well, I'm gonna do one more album. Like, the world is your.
Well, the thing is, you're asking about like how do you like toe the line of like that stuff. I don't want to have like 6 of these, basically, is my thought process. I don't want to like overdo it, and I feel like you could eventually become annoying if
But you don't have to be like, you could be the Karens and be anything you want. Like, God Hates Unicorns. I'm going to go on a limb and say the first album is very hard to listen to. And then we have the second album, and now we're going to have the third album. And all of them are completely different. And you can still like run with what you're going with. It doesn't have to be like, you just take the name and the notoriety and the press and the people.
Right. I pretty much I just want to stay with punk, to be honest. But we have discussed doing like a ska song or something, making fun of ska, or like a fucking war badass fucking like D-beat song or like something like that. Like we are making a horror punk thing, making fun of horror punk next year. I can't really give details on that though, but yeah, I don't know. We have a lot of ideas, but another album will probably be done in like 2-3 years from now. So like, it's really not even in like the debate of like, well, will there be a third album? Will there be a fourth? Because that's like planning like 4 or 5 years into the future.
I like saying that. I like being like, stay tuned for God Hates Unicorns.
So it was like 32 cents off. He tried his carpet for some, like how you stand it, like it wouldn't work for some reason.
Okay.
So I just want to let you know 32 cents is from that order.
The work stuff, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Someone speaking to the manager.
The manager is busy.
This is a post-ironic podcast. Yeah, this is going back to sincerity.
If you have to hop off to do your managerial duties, I totally understand.
Yeah, I might. Who knows? I tried to leave everything like doable.
I am also a manager, and you can't. So we appreciate your presence.
It's just a janky Papa John's, you know.
So,
when is this album coming out?
Well,
Currently waiting on the mastering, and Travis from the Buzzbin and Rec Room Studios is working on it. But since the Buzzbin is closed, they're moving to Akron. He's moving the studio to Akron and is dealing with all these changes and breakdowns and setups right now currently. And it's kind of anxiety inducing for us all, but I do want him involved. He's in Green Jello and Lazy Ass Destroyer as well.
Yeah.
Or Green Jello,
he's so like maybe December, at latest probably like January. I don't know. But we also have to put in like, we're gonna have little intros at the beginning of songs, like video parts that we ripped from the internet. So we have a song called ACAB except for RoboCop. So we're probably gonna have like a movie sample from that. I haven't decided yet on that. But
I think that's
we have some finishing touches on
that
the
is
album, and then it'll come out.
the best. I do feel the same way. Like ACAB, except for RoboCop, because RoboCop is cool.
RoboCop makes my pussy drop. So
Yeah,
just saying.
RoboCop makes my bossy drop too.
And that's okay, because it doesn't fall in the same category.
What about the Kindergarten Cop?
What about the kindergarten?
No, Arnold is absolutely fucking. No, Arnold's a fucking Republican douche.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, sure, but that wasn't the character.
What about-
No, but the Kindergarten Cop, yeah, the point is basically every cop sucks except the cops in the movies, you know?
Mhm.
So yeah, there's like fucking thousands of cop characters, like the cop character from The Simpsons or something, or like, does ACAB include this character? That's basically
Right, exactly. But we don't
the concept of the song.
Yeah. ACAB includes the fucking crossing guard. Just fucking
Yeah. Right.
We had someone on our podcast who got off of our podcast,
because I
but she said ACAB.
Yeah.
was awesome.
Click.
Super like clicking. I was like, is there a technical difficulty? And I'm like, no, he just left because I.
Oh, dang. Someone left the podcast because he said ACAB.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
Wow.
like,
Of all the shit I say during podcasts,
I'm the one.
You're
Like,
the
he
one who
says
got-
all this weird shit, and I just say ACAB, which is like,
yeah.
of course. And he signs up. It was hilarious.
I'm pretty open with my views online, as you both probably see. Yeah, I have like zero filter about my political views. Yeah, I don't like cops. Sorry.
Me neither.
Like I
Free speech includes.
guess there's
shit you don't like, too.
I suppose there are cops that listen to Karens, probably. I don't know. I mean, cops do like punk, I guess. But
They should get a new
Yeah.
career.
We do play like
If you're just getting into it and figuring out that it sucks, and you get out,
Like ex-cops,
ex-cops are fine.
like the band.
well, that depends. Within my little political theory and everything, you have to allow people to have what the fuck rehabilitation into society. So if you're like a fucking fascist, there has to be some kind of room for like to see the light, basically.
I agree. I think that that's something that's missing. It's like, okay, I did all this and I feel really bad about it, but like I was like acting like a fucking fascist and now I don't, and
Yeah.
I feel awful. It's like you do need to have that room to be like, I'm different now and I'm sorry. Like you can't just be
Right.
like, dead forever.
Everyone deserves regret.
Unless
Right.
it's something fucked up.
Yeah, I mean it depends. It depends, of course, but yeah, that's just the general like principle is that it's rehabilitation over punishment.
I agree with that. 1,000,000%.
Bad guy redemption arc.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone likes Sasuke now, after he stopped being a fucking asshole. So I don't know if you guys like anime. I'm a gigantic fucking weeb though.
So, you guys have been playing with a lot of our friends. One I wanted to point out, Egglaf. And it's really, it was so funny because we love Egglaf so much. But I talked a little bit about how I don't pronounce things right before this
You
podcast.
got that right.
I got it right now. It took me like 6,000 tries. Like, I said it on stage at Hard Rock Cafe wrong, but they are some fun guys. How was that show?
It was fun. There was another punk band called Subarctic Beach Party.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't-
look at them. I want to check them out.
I don't particularly like doing split genre shows just because, like, if we play with a core band, so like heavy hardcore band, deathcore, metalcore, that sort of stuff, which Joe and Dustin are in in Grave Birth, which is a deathcore band. But if Karens play with, I don't know, for example, a deathcore band that isn't Grave Birth, or that shares members with Karens, then that deathcore band is just going to be smoking outside during our set. They're not going to like. Deathcore fans mostly don't care about the type of punk that we make.
Good people involved in the music.
Hey, Joe, hey.
That's okay.
Joe, please.
It's just like,
Let them do it. But like, honestly, like, even with us in bands that we're like, I'm always like, who is going to create forever?
Joe, hold on one second, Jessica. Joe, please. Hold on.
Let Joe live. What am I
Just being a manager.
managing? The fuck
he is managing.
do it.
I just-
Pizza pie.
He just has to mute.
Eating
but
Joe.
I can whatever. I wanted to find out what happened. Anyways, go on.
No, Egglef were cool. They were very nice to us. We play with them again in I guess 2 days or like
Friday.
a day and a half.
It was on
Yeah.
Friday.
Oh, last
Yeah,
Friday, because this comes out Sunday. So it came out. You guys played last Friday. How was that?
Wait, last Friday? No, we
No, we
Sunday.
No,
No,
it
we
was,
play with it. We play with that band on this Friday. And
Yeah, because
Smiling
this
Moose.
podcast comes out on Sunday.
Oh,
You did play with them on Friday, and how did you feel about the show?
Probably good.
What was it? What was that? I'm so sorry. I'm dumb.
We played the show on Sunday.
Yeah, we played.
That's a
we
correction
played the
here.
show on Sunday.
Show was Sunday, and it was good. It was not like packed. It was a Steamworks Collective, which is an awesome place. It's a good
Yeah.
place for like beginner bands to learn how to get the ropes of playing live and stuff. So it's a fun place. But it was Sunday on Thanksgiving weekend, so
Fun, super fun. And now
Cool.
last Friday it was jam packed,
Sold out.
sold out. People were throwing their bras on stage. It was great, and I'm so happy to hear about it because it happened before
Oh, nice.
Friday. We're
Nice.
finding this out Sunday. Anyways, I want to go to Steamworks Creative. Where is that again?
That's in Gibsonia.
Okay.
I have no idea when the next time we'll be playing there is. We are currently getting quite a bit of booking, I would say right now.
I would say,
And we're also not we're not doing anything until February. We're playing a show at Green Beacon.
I love Green Beacon.
So yeah, I see the shirt. Yeah, I see the shirt repping them.
oh yeah.
Yeah, there's Green Beacon, and then there's a couple more shows next year planned, but yeah, no info as of right now. But I have no idea when Steamworks or something like Smiling Moose would happen again.
Wow, we are excited to see the
it's
kids.
like fast.
We're excited to see what's happening at Papa John's. We're excited for all of it. Karen's, I mean, I'm so excited. We'll link up all the social media and your Spotify. I love the art. Who did the art for the stuff you have up now?
That was a lady named Hannah Coster. I met her just randomly through a local scene in Tennessee, and yeah, she did the artwork. I'm very happy with it, and yeah, her name was Hannah.
Thank you. It's very
Yeah, yeah. Shout out to fucking Hannah. She did a great job on that.
I love it.
Really well done. That was one of the first things with Karen's that we had the artwork done before we had any songs written, I guess. And we did shirts with that design first before we like recorded, which might have been dumb, but we still sold them, I guess. So yeah, that was one of the first things where it gave the concept more of like a backing to it, I guess. It like solidified it more. It was like, oh, this is like more legit. We actually have artwork. This is going forward.
It is important. You can't just be like, hey, we have music. Everything is packaged. So, oh my goodness. I'm loving this Papa John's situation. So thank you all so much for being on. The Karens, you're going to see much more of them. We're very excited let us know when your album comes out, and we'll go ahead
Oh,
and share.
for sure. We'll do. Thank you for having us on.
Absolutely. And just check them out. Jeez.
And with a prayer.
And with the prayer. Okay.
Yeah.
Dear Lord,
Check us out.
please let our audience find the strength in their hearts. For the parents, I hope, dear God, I'm really bad at prayers, that they do not, thou shalt not, be seen at the grocery
You know,
store.
rosary beads.
I have the anal beads, but they're already in. Thou shalt not tip their server.
Yeah.
Thou shalt listen to the Karens.
And
with
piss in the sink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And piss in the sink. Yeah. God
you're allowed.
demands that you piss in sinks.
You should piss in the sink.
And shit and
You
cum.
should.
So,
Yes. And come and shit and fart and sneeze. Yeah.
About. And with that, I'm going to say the Karens, piss, shit, come in the sink and listen to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
peace.